Hey nerds, I am here with Diedrich, Mr. Guy Gardner himself from Justice League versus Bizarro League. Tell me about the movie. This is your second time playing Guy Gardner.
It is my second time. Well done.
Yeah. How is this version, though, different from in the Green Lantern animated series?
Well, you know, I'll be completely honest with you. They really wanted me to do basically the same thing I did, and that's why I got cast, because they saw that Guy Gardner, and they were like, oh, actually, he should do Guy Gardner, because I have a naturally just really obnoxious voice, so they wanted that. But then this is different, of course, because of the Bizarro element to it. So there's the other character, kind of the same guy. So that's sort of the twist on it and why it's a little bit different.
Now, you've also gotten to play Batman in Batman Brave and the Bold. How is playing the Dark Knight different from playing Guy Gardner of the Green Lantern?
Well, Guy Gardner takes himself very seriously, where Batman is just serious. He just means it. Like, Batman says something, you got to take it to heart, because he's not saying it twice. Guy Gardner, he just sort of stands on the mountaintop and declares himself. You know, he's a loudmouth, which I love.
Now, your family's here supporting you. Yeah. What do you guys think of your dad as a superhero?
He's really great. He's funny. It's really funny. It's super cool.
Super cool. I'm certain my kids wish I was a superhero. How is the... I mean, you say that they wanted you specifically because they saw you with Green Lantern, the animated. Yeah. But the humor in Lego movies is very different. How is that, like, when you get into the booth, how did you bring that across?
Well, that's actually a really interesting point, because, yes, the Lego movies are different. They have a different perspective that's sort of like the fact that they are making a movie that's much more referential to the fact that something is happening, that we're creating an illusion, that it's part of play, where the Bruce Timm series really took itself seriously as a straightforward storytelling, although I thought exceptionally well done. Very different sense of story. That said, the Guy Gardner could be a little more self-referential that way, a little funnier, like you could tweak the comedy a little bit, because it's supposed to be a comedy. You're not comedic relief in a serious show. You are in a comedy. So there's that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, have you guys had a chance to see it yet?
And today is our first day.
Oh, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, well, it'll be a surprise for me, too. How do you think the entire movie came out? Because the villain is Darkseid, so that's a heavy character.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited about Darkseid because in our house, every time Sebastian, who has a DC encyclopedia, you were reading it this morning, weren't you? Every time he would read it, he would say, "Oh, Darkseid this, Darkseid that," and I would say Darkseid. And he'd go, "No, I think it's Darkseid," and I go, "No, it's Darkseid." And then when I actually we remember that joke, Dad would do a lot. And then when Batman was fighting Darkseid, I ended up saying Darkseid, and I couldn't get past it, and we had to just pick up that one word because I kept saying it was the joke. Basically, came and bit me on my own butt.
Well, that's fantastic. What I mean, this is a great family film. The Lego movies have always been fun. If there's one thing you could tell people to really just kind of get them to see this, because obviously Lego movies are a big sell just in general, but this one in particular, what should people know about it to really get them to check this out?
Well, I think it's a very different storyline, and I think, as you said, they're all entertaining and really funny. It's just a fun ride, and the end, you're not going to believe it. There's a nice twist in the end.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the film, guys. I'll be right there with you, and thank you so much for spending some time with us. Thank you. Cheers.